Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. So I was thinking about experiments, trying to figure out a cool thing to math out on camera, and honestly I came up pretty blank. So I think what we're going to do today is we're just going to play some and we're going to look for opportunities to apply a little math, which means this is probably going to be a little bit slower and a little bit more contemplative than our other games. We're going to be playing Riftborn because they have the best music, which is a perfectly valid selection criterion. I do want to apologize for today's video being later than usual. While I was recording last night, my voice just gave out completely. My esophagus turned off. It was like, no, we're done. And if you watched any of the other stuff that came out on the channel today, you probably heard a little bit of that. You heard it starting, especially, I think, during Everspace. I sounded very rough. Ooh, 3 of our starting worlds are habitable. +4 science, but -1 food, -1 dust. Wow, this is a pretty okay world. So this is 16 industry, 1 dust, 4 science per. Do we want to colonize this and just move 3 of our population here right away? I kind of think that we do. Yeah, alright, okay, that's an interesting thing. Hold on, we'll talk about that. There's one other piece of business I wanted to get out of the way. While I was looking for information, stuff other people had done, so no sense reinventing the wheel, kind of taking the temperature, the community consensus on mechanics and stuff. Via the subreddit, I came across the YouTube channel of a guy called 4X Alchemist. If you are interested in sort of delving into mechanics and trying to optimize play, this guy has already done a fair amount of that. He is definitely ahead of me on that. So his videos might be worthwhile. His stuff has quite a few views. If you're watching this, you may already be familiar with them. But his stuff is good. At least what I watched so far. It hasn't been a huge amount. So we need to, first of all, obviously we want to fill up our population slots, right? Our population is extremely good. In case you don't remember, 5 dust, 5 industry, 5 science. But we have to build them. How much industry does it take to do this? Well, it's considerably less than making a citizen, and we'll get a huge benefit out of just moving our existing population over. We also have another source of titanium and some blue cap mold, which is a pretty okay system development thing. It's a blue cap mold, I think, is +4 science per citizen in the system, so that's not bad. Alright, so wait, is it the case that we don't have any curiosities? Huh. Well, that's interesting. So, ordinarily, we want to slap our hero onto our probe ship, right? Oh, this is something. I had not really been looking at these, but each hero has an innate bonus on systems and an innate bonus on ships. And I had not been looking at these, and I'd just been slapping everybody on the exploration fleet. But it's possible that some of these would actually make them better immediate governors. Somebody pointed out during the United Empire game that the United Empire starting hero has +10% or +15% or something industry on his system immediately at the beginning of the game. So there's an argument to be made that you should just put him on your home system and have him help you finish Xeno-industrial infrastructure right away, right? That said, I think we really want this hero to level up quickly because mechanical genius is a very strong skill. I would love for our hero to have that right away, but it's a little bit tricky with us not having any starting curiosities. I'm not really sure what to do here. This sounds kind of crazy, but let's use the Geist as a scout. Let's try to figure out, where are we? Alright, so the contentious land is this way. I'm a little bit less concerned with these guys about settling right away, because in theory we're better at actually creating our outpost since we build it out of industry instead of food. And it fools with our home base a little bit less as well. So what is the uninhabitable planet in our system? It is a Terran. And it would be cool to get. Where is Terran settling? Is Terran tier 3? It is, okay. So we're not worried about that. We can't settle the other world in our home system for a while. We do want to pick up xenolinguistics as soon as we have access to titanium, because the good singularity costs titanium. It also costs quite a lot of dust. I mean, we could start building up titanium right now. This is a poor deposit, but yeah, maybe we should do that. Let's go ahead and pick up xenolinguistics, get our titanium mine started, and hopefully find a system that has a better titanium mine. Well, shoot, I guess we should assign our hero here. You do get a little bit of experience when you discover a new system. I'm wondering if we should, like, shoot probes out before leaving. But we do also want to hold on to our dust so that we can build a compression singularity as quickly as possible. Still, though. It's only going to cost us 30 dust to retrofit. I'm gonna retrofit us now. We have an extra support slot. That's interesting. There might be a better way of doing this. We could assign another probe module. That would make this 60, but it would mean that we could almost certainly explore everything in any system we come across. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So we upgrade, get all of our probes back, and then next turn we will take off. Hopefully by then we will have a little bit of intel from these probes that we shot out. Because remember, our ships are kind of slow. We have 3 starting speed due to the wary traveler's trait, so... Okay. Well, that's a lot of information. So what have we here? A large colonizable lava planet with hadopelagic life. The rest of the system is colonizable as well. I mean, this is pretty good. Get over here. And then I think with the scout ship, I'm pretty... How many curiosities are there here? Only 2? Okay, we've already made first contact. The pilgrims give us plus science, additional plus science on anomalies, and if we assimilate them, plus 5 science per anomalies on colonized planet on systems. Wait, on systems. Am I parsing this correctly? To me, that looks like it says for every colonized... It must mean plus 5 science per anomalies in the system. It kind of looks like it says plus 5 science per anomalies on colonized planets anywhere on all of your systems, which would be a lot, right? Oh, you know what? Actually, it probably wouldn't be that much. These guys might be really good. We should endeavor to assimilate them quickly. For a lot of reasons, obviously. We want their system as well. So, given that we want to assimilate them as quickly as possible, I think I'm actually going to send the scout ship over here. Let's hit their curiosities first, before they spawn any hostile ships, right? And that way we'll get a little bit of free influence with them. Wow, this is a lovely little corner of the universe. What is the story over here? A huge lava world with a subterranean curiosity, so very possibly resources, although we can't even look at it yet. Yeah, so we'll search these curiosities, and then we'll head over here and dump on all those. And then when can I pull you back? 6 turns from now, so turn 9. Okay. That'll be time for us to get quite a lot of XP. I'm pretty pleased with this start. This seems like a good one. Oh, and we revealed another constellation, the corner of another constellation. So let's grab these. So what did we find? We found the basic pinch beam, not my favorite weapon, the beam. And some Ice 10, which is pretty fine, and a little bit of free influence that we can use to push our... Oh, okay. Apparently we made impressing them more expensive by starting to explore their stuff. That's fine. We'll hit them next turn. Oh, I forgot to do... I always forget laws. So... are we 46? If we got 25 approval, that law is 25, right? It's 30. 30 approval would definitely push us up a bracket. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, because the plus 15% science offsets the other science. We are We're probably not getting as much straight dust from this as we would be from the Tax Act, but we're getting all of our other resources improved as well, and I think that's worthwhile. So hold on, let's have a quick look. What are the uninhabitable worlds in this system? A gas planet and a Mediterranean planet that has a ton of anomalies. Atmospheric, life form, and subterranean. So it could be worth exploring. Where's the ability to settle? Oh, Mediterranean is over here? It's over here. Not really sure what we want next. Our dust income is not in a great place, and if we want to be able to pump out singularities on the regular, we're going to need more money. What else do we need? Oh, we don't have off-world agribusiness. So wait, are we allowed to praise them? No, we are not. So we should probably pick that up, because I want to be able to deal with these guys. Yeah, I think that's sensible. I always forget to enact a law on the first turn. I definitely just, like, booted some resources for no reason. Listen, game is hard. Alright, so this is very easy to do. We're going to do this absolutely for free. Reaching 50 points in relations with 2 minor civs relies on us finding a second minor civ, which may not be a thing that we can do. I mean, none of the rewards are really mind-blowing, and this one is free, so let's just go ahead and take it. Okay, so let's move... let's move everybody to the lava world. Oh, we'll lose our minor faction population if we do this. We have no food. These guys are fine. Do I care? How much do I care? I care a little bit. What if I only put one of my guys over here? No, we're still losing food. Yeah, we're slightly positive with everybody on this world. And maybe we just accept that this dude's probably dead? Because we're getting a lot more valuable resources, right? We're at 45 industry this way, or 71 industry this way, with assuming this guy dies. We're down 4, right? Because we're getting 3 from the planet and 1 from him. I think this is better, even just having two citizens. We'll leave this guy here so that he'll live a little bit longer, but... Actually, hold on. Is Xeno-Industrial Infrastructure worth building? Because it's only going to be 10 industry for us. And it costs 280. It's cheaper to build a new machine embodiment, and he'll give us 5 of all these resources, plus an additional 16 industry. Yeah, we definitely just build a new machine embodiment. Okay. Soon we will be able to build that singularity. Maybe not soon, but eventually. Eventually we will be able to build that new singularity. And we're going to get off-world agribusiness just about in time to actually be able to afford the praise. Alright, so we're back up to 3 probes. What do we want to probe first? We probably want to leave the atmospherics to last, just in case that quest to find the academy pops while we're out here. Okay, a source of blue cap mold. You just now hit level 2? Man. Well, I mean, we keep searching. I'm not gonna not search anomalies just so that we can maybe get in on that quest. Ooh, Garden of Eden. That's pretty good. What world was that on? That was on the Mediterranean? That certainly makes it more inhabitable. And we found more Hyperium, unfortunately, which is not the same as finding more titanium in terms of impact. Alright, so we want to set up on the world that has the highest industry, and also, it being the large world is pretty cool. Okay, so this is definitely worth doing. We don't have another strong use for Hyperium just yet. This one's a little tense, right? Because it's sometimes very powerful, but also we really need a lot of titanium to keep our singularities going. So I guess we'll get to search another anomaly or two. I'm not 100% sure that this turned out to be worthwhile. You know, part of the problem is we usually get a great big infusion of XP for our hero on the very first turn, and that didn't happen here. Okay, rich soil has little effect, but not no effect. Oh, hey, yeah, we got that technology done, so let's go ahead and praise these dudes. That'll get us up in this area pretty quickly. So what is the next tech we need? That gave us access to some stuff that we really don't have strong use for just yet. We don't need access to the marketplace right away, but we do just need like a source of dust. So Astrofinance can be that source. Xenotourism agencies. Unfortunately, the only system we have, or the only planet we have access to with luxuries on it right now is the one that we can't settle until tier 3. That's not great. Do we have... Nope, the luxuries here also are on the world we can't settle. Well, maybe we want to make that world settleable then. Because, obviously, Xenotourism agencies is a lot less effective when you don't have access to luxury resources. I might want to just pick up multi-thread management then, instead. The Cube of the Viceroy is expensive to build, but it's also actually going to help. Whereas Xenotourism agencies is debatable. Right? Yeah, I think that's sensible. We need to maintain a cash flow to be able to keep using our singularities. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. If I sound unsure, it's only because I am. Okay, so we'll hit this. Okay, 150 dust was welcome. And that's not bad either. Okay, so this is a pretty good system. We got a good start. So I can only unassign the hero when he's at a system. So I'm gonna wait. We're gonna move the scout ship over to here, but I'm gonna not do that until next turn because I want to be able to unassign our hero right away at the beginning of the next turn. Alright, we'll probably be building more population. It seems very likely to me that that's the way to go. So let's snap you in over here. We didn't actually end up getting that much XP. We're most of the way through level 2. Alright, is it the case that it just makes more sense to put down another citizen? So right now, a citizen is all 5 of these resources plus an additional 3 industry and 9 science. And a lot of these early buildings are sort of calibrated to be great if you have fertile, temperate worlds, which we do not have. So yeah, more population. Oh, we hit 5 titanium. Compression, singularity, then more population. And actually, we should probably research open warp drives because we might be able to get into this second constellation and steal a little bit of territory that should not be ours. Do I want to prioritize that over multi-thread management? We're going to be pushing up into free resources from these guys. You know what? Actually, yeah, multi-thread management was not the thing I needed most. What I need is baryonic shielding. So let's pick this up because I'm sure we'll want it at some point. And then throw baryonic shielding on after that. Once we have the discount. Alright, and we definitely just want to, like, lean super hard into making our capital fantastic, right? All of the other systems will come. If we just make this one mighty. Yeah, we're actually building our population really quickly. Out of curiosity, dude is at 33 XP right now. I want to see how much he gets from the completion of that population. Well, somebody beat us to Seeker of Truths, which is a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, man, we got these colonies going quickly. It put him 27 XP into the next level? No, sorry, he gained 2 levels. Okay. Wow. I am surprised. So do we want +1 industry per citizen? Or do we want to increase our system's dust output? Probably, honestly, even though this is not very much industry, just like industry. Industry is very good. So it probably doesn't make sense for us to do anything other than build population until the system is full. Because each point of population really is a tremendous amount of extra resources. And almost certainly the same thing is true here. Getting to start on a really high industry planet is fantastic. Yeah, I think, man, I don't know, we might have just like super lucked out here. This start seems very strong. Alright, so let's grab these. What did we find? We discovered that this planet sucks, but there was some science. We got some science out of it. Okay, and that's the toxic world. And hey, we found a Pulsos. That's cool. That's a cool guy. Oh, we can't feed him, probably. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, so we're 2 turns off of having the ability to cross open space. We probably ought to head back over here so that we can take advantage of that. Is he going to survive? No, he's going to die right away. Yeah, it's fine. You know, Pulsos are not bad as far as minor faction population goes, but they're certainly no Riftborn. Okay, so we're pushing toward 50 pretty rapidly. I'm eager to assimilate these guys and find out exactly how this trait works. Ah, somebody just put down. We might be able to beat them, though. We would have to build a settler ship. Well, we should build a settler ship anyway. Let's squeeze this in between these 2 populations. We don't know who that person is yet, right? I can't just click on this and see. No. 8 turns. Yeah, we're not going to be able to beat them. The 2 worlds that we can inhabit here are not high enough industry. Well, it's probably still worth it to get the settlement out to take over Varian. I probably should have prioritized that more highly. Because the settlership is a point of population as well, right? We can squeeze in a compression singularity real quick here. It definitely feels like we're coming out of the gate a lot faster this game than I did in our most recent game with these guys. So given that I don't think I'm going to be able to take that, we probably just, like, probably don't bother even going over there. Let's go ahead and search these, because we want to know what they are. It is Stim City. Okay, that's an okay system improvement. Approval is usually pretty good. And we have discovered a Prowler ship design. Oh! We found a ship design of one of the ships that the Reavers use. Well, that's pretty cool, because it means that I don't probably have to bother researching my own attacker design. So if I don't think I'm going to be going over there... I mean, we could go over there and blockade them, right? That's not a great way to start a relationship, but... Suzerain ship stolen, huh? Somebody else was, that means? I'm assuming? Alright, we'll let our praise wear off, and then we'll repraise them. But, so there might be somebody else close by, somebody who met them. Or it might just be this player, like, sent a probe over. So basically what I'm thinking is I'm, oh wait, did I get a design? No, okay, I just found a free ship. It said design on the notification, didn't it? Well, free ship's still cool. We're going to send our free ship over here, probably. Go and scout for me. Unfortunately, by dint of being discovered by me, it lost a point of engine speed, which is a shame. So I'm debating whether I want to set a course over here or if I just want to, like, throw probes. If I put the scout ship in the air over this thing, it will block it. That's a boreal world. It shouldn't have a huge amount of food output, but it looks like it does. They've buffed it. Yeah, let's do the risky thing, the maybe slightly more aggressive thing. Oh, and now, since we're here, we may as well learn to settle Mediterranean. That'll unlock the next tier of the science thing for us, and we'll figure stuff out from there. We're doing really well on dust. We actually maybe want to pick up... I was about to say we actually may want to finish picking this tech up, but we totally already did. Just so that we can use buyouts, because... Okay. It would have been cool to participate in this, but it's not a huge problem that we didn't. Alright, so we praised twice more, and this should push us... This will push us rapidly past the point where we can take their quest and maybe get that assimilate going. Alright, I do not know for sure... Oops, I should really have launched my ship here. I do not know for sure what's going to happen when we get here. So it's the Sophons. That's good and bad. They're still going to become a colony, even with us sitting right on top of them. Sometimes I think these things don't always update, though, right away. So let's leave our ship right here. And we'll see if it actually still becomes a colony. Also, I'm going to scout this, even though it's probably mostly beneficial to them, just because I want any loot that might come from it. And we got a little bit of influence. And this is not a great world. You know what the Riftborn don't love is huge animals everywhere.
Welcome to the Sophonoty. There are...
Yeah, you guys are... Listen, I'm not saying you guys aren't impressive. We are actual interdimensional robots, so... You know, maybe have a little bit of respect, is all. We probably can go ahead and finish another person before we colonize the next world. But science and industry are coming along quickly. I'm very pleased. So we probably want to pick up... Forest and monsoon settling is not awesome, but AI labor is awesome. And we do eventually want to be able to colonize that Terran world, so why don't we make this our next research priority? And as long as I'm not moving this turn, I'm going to go ahead and fire off some probes. Let's try to aim this so that we can see down both of these star lanes at the same time. Okay, that's still something that's interesting to me. So yeah, he is still going to be able to settle here. There's nothing we can do to stop that. So let's run before he attacks us, which he totally was going to do. No, I swear, we were just looking around. What did we find? A Comatiite volcano, which is fantastic. And some XP for our scout ship, which is basically nothing. This is a really good system for us. Molten Springs is great. Strong magnetic field is less great. Shattered crust also not my favorite thing ever. So here's a question. Is it worth settling over here and maybe dealing with the fact that he is going to want to pull our lungs out? Do we have lungs? Hey, yeah, maybe that's how we solve this problem. I don't even have lungs. I'm not afraid of you. I kind of do want to do it, like... Let's settle on him really aggressively, and then try to, like, negotiate peace. So this is plus food. Obviously, that's not a super compelling bonus. Yeah, let's take Orion. I'm gonna be this guy. I mean, here's hoping this actually works. I don't know what he's gonna do. What is his amenity, or amenability rather, to peace? How does he feel about peace? He likes it. If we get enough influence to make it happen. And if we could get early peace with him, that would probably be really beneficial to both of us. I'd like to get transferred off of this government. I don't love this government type. How much time do we have left on these singularities? It actually doesn't say on this menu. Whatever, it's fine. We have enough resources to make the next one. So, after we finish the scout, we will make the next one. Yeah, so this guy will be for Varen. We're going to try to get Orion as quickly as possible. Boy, I hope this works and isn't really silly. 2 more turns until we can take their quest, and this is a hell of a star lane. I wonder where this is going. I wonder what cool stuff we will find at the end. So it looks like the Sophon is down here, not over here. That's good information. Actually, we have a probe, so let's be a little bit more direct about that. I'm going to back the pacifist party. I would really love to get pacifists in charge. We're not going to be able to pull that off just yet. But okay, we can start building up functionality on them. Okay, yeah, we discovered their homeworld. Hey, you! Move! Okay, what else do we see? Wow! We are finding so many habitable worlds. This is a really good system, too, it looks like. Ancient ruins, that's cool. Geothermic activity is pretty good. Cyberflora is fine. Yeah, wow, this is some pretty good stuff. Hey, you. I think it's right to make to prioritize new settling ships over points of population in the existing system, right? Because the settler ship is a point of population. Really, I tied for first. Didn't I only explore 1 atmospheric curiosity? How is this possible? I mean, whatever, I got free stuff, like... Let's not look the gift horse in the mouth. I'm just saying I don't understand how it happened. Alright, so we now have access to our first system improvement. But we have to learn to colonize Terran before we can actually make any use of it. Alright, we can colonize, we can hit the blue cap mold on this world at least. And we need another scout ship over here. Alright, you just keep looking around. Well, why don't we pick up Colonized Terran? Because again, AI labor is a very strong building for us. We like to inhabit a lot of sterile worlds, and I like to pick up hot worlds for the extra industry they bring, so... Yeah, I think this is a pretty promising start. And I think I'm playing better, although obviously not a perfect game since I forgot to assign a law for several turns. Alright, start that up. Oh hey, we've unlocked the ability to scan a few new curiosities. Should I throw these in the queue here? Or maybe I should just build another... Yeah. Do I want to delay stuff by doing this? It does put an extra turn on the next 2 points of population. We're not really using our dust for very much, and we have pretty solid income. I'm gonna just buy that guy. Alright, so we're now friendly with you. I probably should have taken this quest before spending resources, just in case. Okay, they want us to destroy a mercenary fleet. Unfortunately, that means we're gonna have to pick up some ship designs. Alright, well, we're not doing this. So let's take an approval penalty, and then let's take a quick look at our approval. So we're 72% happy, we're just barely happy on forests. We're actually not getting any benefit from our current law here. Or, you know what, 34% is below content. So actually, our current law is putting us up in content. Never mind. Never mind. This is a good law. There are situations where it stops being super powerful, and you have to watch for those and make sure you're not wasting resources. Oh, cool. We should probably have a chat with this guy, though. We just got enough influence to make this deal, and I want to do it now so that it's expensive and inconvenient for him to declare war on us.
We're not inviting you into the labs yet.
Okay, I think that probably has secured Orion for us. This is a pretty cheeky play. I'm not sure that this was a smart idea, but I really, really want territory. Just very, very badly. So where do we want to settle here? We want to settle on the huge lava planet, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. And we definitely do this, so 6 turns till that becomes a colony. We should make... hold on. Let's pop you out, and we'll go Scout Scout. What have we discovered? 50 science, which is not a great prize at this point, and we discovered that planet has antimatter on it, which is meaningful, significant. And then you also head out, and you are a little bit faster than he is due to not having to stop to probe. Alright, so we can pick up a little bit more science, or, never mind. No brainer. Let's get that industry. Actually, do we want to build another... I think I do. I want to build another compression singularity to help boost Varen.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright, they like us. Let's see if that remains the case after it becomes clear what we're doing here. Because I think they might have some opinions. Oh, I think this is the location of that fleet that we're supposed to destroy. So say goodbye to our new ship. We should probably grab efficient shielding. Maybe even before maximized exploitation? Yeah, I want to get these guys assimilated already. Well, obviously, retreat. That's annoying. I was hoping that they wouldn't be in defense mode. Because they usually aren't, you know? Yeah, see. Right. Plan to get back over here. I believe in us. Alright, Forrest has picked up a new world, and I don't think it makes sense to do anything other than colonize the heck out of that world. And over here... Yeah, I mean, we definitely go to the lava planet, and then we pick up the other planets afterward. Ooh, I spent a lot of Hyperium. I wonder if I maybe should have not done that. In fact, I should have not done that, is what I'm saying. Ooh, check out the strong magnetic field. I love the fact that the different anomalies actually have art. You can see the little molten springs running across the surface of the planet, too. I will probably never stop being impressed by the art in this game. Okay, let's see. What else can we probe while we're over here? Let's see what is at that nexus. And also, what's down there? And is there stuff over here? Oh, yes. And this works on the colonies, right? Or the outposts. Hold on, let's see. 12 turns becomes 10 turns. Yes, okay. It does help. Good. Actually, we can do this. It's fine. We have a lot of titanium now. Thanks to accidentally scoring in that competitive quest. I kind of can't believe that happened. Okay, so we have the ability to make some pretty good ships now. Some pretty okay ships, I should say. Obviously, let's get Industry. Ship's gotta move. Oh dear. We've discovered craters. Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I researched some weapons ships. Alright, let's, hold on. What are we dealing with here as far as pirates go? Pirates usually use bullet weapons, right? No, not these ones. And I have no idea what these guys use, because I didn't actually see them as we passed. So I don't know exactly what to do with these ships. Man, we have room for a lot of weapons modules. I guess let's pick up... I think pirates are usually bullet weapons, but the pirate we know about right here is energy weapons. Let's swap our offensive capabilities. I mean, I'm sure these ships will be more than sufficient. Pretty much no matter what we put on them, I'm sure they will get the job done. So let's just build a quick fleet. We'll finish this point of population, and then pump these guys out. And you, I kind of want you to just stay put. We can start currying favor with these guys now. We have a little bit of leftover industry, or influence rather. So yeah, we had to take Kuma pretty quickly. I've also discovered the planet Vale. Okay. Seems like the AI starts near unique planets a lot.
Tell us what you...
I already left.
The Hive.
Yeah, this is the standard, I'm closing my borders, so here's 3 messages. Listen, guys, always a pleasure. I'm so glad we're neighbors again. Alright. Am I making any huge mistakes? I'm like... I don't know. I feel fairly confident. I'm a little nervous about what's going to happen here. But we might be able to squeeze past them. So, they're ahead of us, and they're faster than we are. So we should not move right away on our turn. We should let them do what they're going to do and then move after them. Because there's no way we get to the planet and through before they do. I think. Yeah, okay, so I think everything's going right so far. I just have this feeling that I'm screwing up somehow. Yeah, a lot of our worlds would be sub-content without Toys for Boys. We're gonna have to work on that. Our approval levels are not great. Alright, so let him move, hopefully away from his world. We discovered a black hole. Okay, good. He is not sitting there in defense mode. On our next turn, we want to mash this button as hard as possible to get our settler past him before he can reset. Okay, and they're sending out an exploration ship, not a settler. They're not headed for settling Kuma just yet. We're going to take our four combat ships and just sit on Kuma, probably. Alright, somebody needs to get me a compression singularity. We've got to be pretty close. What are we doing? Let's get this running. We've got to be pretty close on these two, right? 2 more turns and 1 more turn. Okay. And yeah, we're nowhere near this. Man, it seems like this fleet that we're supposed to destroy for the minor faction quest is just sitting. Maybe they have 1 movement point or something. Luxury prices have increased. Well, that is not a thing that I have a way of interacting with, but thank you for the information. Oh man, he's not gonna start stuff though, right? No, our ship is an attack ship. If he started stuff, it would actually be bad for him. Okay, we'll probably get that quest done by assimilating these guys. We're actually gonna have the option of buying them out next turn. Which may prove to be better than trying to fight this ship, or this fleet that apparently has the ability to just hover in a star lane invulnerably. That's a real problem for me. Here, we'll do this. We'll see if we can catch them over here. When this is actually a colony, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable moving this guy out. We can go exploring. Alright. Let's try to get some more resource income, just free stuff. Remember, we're going to lose the resource income from these guys in a minute here, so... Okay. Varen is almost certainly going to need to just produce dudes. Yep. Very quickly, it turns out. Alright, make me 4 guys and then we'll figure it out afterward. So we have... Do we actually have income of this yet? No, we haven't actually picked up a world that produces the mushrooms. This world does not produce very many of them, but we should probably grab this. As much as I don't want this to be the next world we settle on, we should probably grab this so that the income starts. Yeah, okay. I guess let's just, like, fly down to here. Just keep having a look around. So I'm watching this. Which way is this fleet actually going? Okay, they went down to Graphius. Are they going to come back, or what's the... I don't want to have to go over there to fight them. Yeah, it looks like they're coming back. Okay. So we'll just hover the war fleet over here. What would be the resource cost of buying these guys out? Significant. So yeah, we'll just have our fleet hover here. We'll get them. So let's start searching anomalies. Actually, it turns out there's only enough left after the Cravers rolled through. It's not even enough to exhaust all of our probes. So wait, how good is this deposit? 5. Wow, pretty good. That's a pretty good deposit. Alright, Shattered Crust is not awesome. We found some Transvine. That is always a good luxury. Yeah, this is going well. Our Empire population is in a pretty good place for turn 30, I think. So we can keep moving up with the system improvements, or the system developments. Neural robotics is cool. Industrial zones is fine. But if we really want to get our dust going, this is probably a good way to go. We also do know that we need gas planet colonization at some point. We have gas worlds somewhere, don't we? Was it here? Yeah. Man, that's a pretty okay science world. Yeah, I think we might just like push way up this tree. We can start getting access to the better resources pretty quickly. Yeah, extreme atmospherics. That seems like a good next step. And what is the unsettleable world here? It's Boreal. Actually, how hard is that to get a hold of? Boreal's probably over here somewhere. It would probably be faster for me to type the... Okay, here it is. Yeah, that's... I mean, that's a pretty good building. These are in the same tier, so they'll be approximately the same cost. Now, let's finish the gas world thing first. We're doing all right on resources. Well, actually, at this point, we're going to be using 5 titanium per singularity 3 times every 10 turns. So actually, we're below replacement rate. Maybe I should prioritize that more highly. Do I want to pick up eukaryotic sap first? Yeah, probably. So yeah, let's do this. Eukaryotic sap will reduce the cost of this, and then we'll have a couple more world types we can pick up. And I want to take the deposits in Kuma quickly so that we can continue to maintain our singularities. So let us colonize the large ash world. Yeah, definitely. And we can't really rush this one along, but it will finish by itself in 12 turns without any extra resource expenditure because ash worlds are great. Because all of these worlds are great. Alright, E is absolutely killing it. Actually, this might be valuable in the meantime. I was going to come over here and get this, but how many anomalies do we have in our home system? It's not 0, is it? No, it's 2. So is that... How does this skill work exactly? Plus 20 science per anomalies on colonized planet on the system. So this is 60 science. And our system right now, output, wow, that's actually a very significant increase in our science output. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, that was the right pick. We have filled up our worlds. So let's... I guess I don't need the Boreal world that much, right? Because we're just going to take this Terran world. I'm reordering. I think that's the right thing to do. It feels a little bit silly. Alright, we'll figure out... We'll do some math on exactly what the next build is after we've colonized the world. Gotten our resources going. Yeah, I'd like to meet some other players. I'd like to get a better picture of what's going on in the galaxy as a whole. Okay, that's not totally ideal. Ah, but we can see that there's a world over here. And I guess we'll just shoot like a probe over this way as well. Okay, so Kuma's being attacked. What am I? I am a medium range ship, actually. And he doesn't want to be short, so we'll go to Turtle. Okay, well I think we should probably finish that off. These guys are just about to arrive, and when they arrive, they will have some company, and we will get yet another system. Things are going pretty well this game, I think. Yeah, it feels good. It feels a lot better than the first time I played Riftborn, when I made a lot of real questionable decisions, in no small part due to not really understanding the mechanics. What is that? Hold on a second. What is that? That's not the minor faction color, right? Am I wrong? It honestly, it looks like a Sophon world. Like it can't be. You guys move in here. We're about to lose a battle. These guys are bullet. Okay, so that's not awesome. Actually, they're torpedoes. So if we can get in close, we can... Yeah, didn't really do a lot of damage. Okay. New system, a little bit of money, which actually is it's getting to the point where it's getting to the point where we have enough money that we could actually buy out some like meaningful stuff, right? We also have enough influence to just dump on these guys. Minus 10% wonder cost is not a great thing, but we have now picked up anomalous science. So let's go and have a look at like Rotanev. It does not actually say... Oh, no, it does. 10. 10 from anomalous science. Oh, well, I guess we don't actually have that many anomaly planets settled. Right. Is it just the planet in Rotanev? Okay, no. Okay, so it is in each system, plus science for the settled anomalies in that system. Okay. That is how I pretty much figured it would work. Wait, where did I discover? We can't move down here. I must have seen one of them briefly with a probe. Okay, so this world... Unfortunately, it has a bunch of pilgrims, or this system, rather, has a bunch of pilgrims on it. It's not totally ideal. Why don't you try to get me this? And then we'll just try to flood this thing with machine embodiments. Also, need a compression singularity. Yeah, where our dust is up to the point where we could, like, rush a thing that actually matters. In fact, this is a pretty good thing to rush, I think. Yeah. Alright. Maybe I should bring the fleet back. Let's try to crush these pirates. I don't know that it really matters, but I would like to have unimpeded movement around my own systems. Although maybe it's an unwise plan to leave something undefended right in front of the Cravers. Battle at Zenith. Oh, right, this guy ran right into those dudes. Well, I think we probably fight and survive. Like, that we don't have... Are we allowed to retreat? No, we can retreat to a neutral system, right? And retrieving via an unknown starline. Yeah. Neutral systems are viable retreat
How's it going?
Okay, you guys are still friendly. That's great. If we possess 4 cold planets, our Riftborn will be happier. We actually are working on that. Oh, wow. That's cool. 200 science is like a whole turn of science for me, so that was nice. That was a nice reward. We got some Calgaros. Well, where did they go? They went to Varen? Screwed up our settling math here. Well, I guess we just let the colony on Varen 4 finish. Actually, let's make this top priority. Yeah, okay. Huh. Our law was canceled. But why? People are content. I mean, that law is pushed. That law would push a lot of people up a lot of... Can I just turn it back on? Yeah, this is just dust. Yeah. Huh. Why was it canceled? Yeah, that makes a big difference in our resource outputs in a lot of places. Alright. We need population, obviously. So you guys would like to be on an anomaly, ideally. Well, let's build some machine embodiments, and then we'll move all of the living pilgrims to He's 2. He's Heze? I'm not sure how that should be pronounced. None of those sound good to me. They all sound kind of silly and dumb. I don't know what to do with you. Should I settle this? Here's the thing. If we can get our resource outputs really going, and maybe I focus a little bit more on influence than I have been, we could probably keep him from being able to consume it. And then it could actually be sort of a base, these two together. It could be sort of a base for a peaceful takeover of Sophon space. And the Sophons will have all kinds of great science buildings and stuff. Actually, you know what I want you to do? I want you to come here and shoot a probe this way, because I'm very curious what's going on over here. Very, very curious. I kind of want to do it. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to build me a Geist and just send it out into the cold, uncaring universe, and we'll see what happens. Oh, sure. I should probably be using this. Rotanev doesn't need it quite as badly as it once did. I think maybe we should use this to help boost up one of the systems that's just establishing. Like Varen, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna spread the love out over the Empire a little bit now. I think Rotanev's gonna be just fine. Okay, well this probe, yeah, that probe will make it. Alright, these guys will get here next turn, and then we gotta turn them around immediately because, oh hey, medium-sized ships. What do you know? It's time for a war. It's faster than I was expecting, but I guess I should have seen it coming. Okay, well, I mean, I think we're ready for it. Make me a compression singularity and some dudes. 13 turns. Okay. I mean, plot a course, do your best. So yeah, we're gonna have to go to war over this. Now, what are his ships like right now? They are projectile. So our ships are, of course, terribly designed for that. Obviously, he built his ships after looking at ours. Is this his declaration? He wants manpower. Actually, I'll totally do this. I'm fine with that. That is a price I have no problem paying. Total victory. Where is this? Oh, I fled to a... Ooh. Oh, hey, it's the academy. Should we settle this? Oh, that's a good system. Wow. Hot gas worlds have some serious resource output. Yeah, let's settle Surma. Sure, we're not near our we're not near our over expansion penalty yet, are we? Actually, are we? 5 of 8? 6 of 8. Yeah, 7, 8. Easy. So you guys, unfortunately, probably cannot stay. And what does he have here now? 2 mediums. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some actual ships built, huh?
Our purpose is to kill.
We don't, actually.
Will.
Alright, pacifism is coming into favor, it looks like. And that's good. If we could get the pacifists in control of our government, I think that would be really good for us. Well, you can't retreat. You might survive a battle. I won't win, but I might survive. I didn't survive. Well, let's not hope that that's not an omen of things to come. But that's going to have to be it for today. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Listen, I could not come up with great ideas for stuff to experiment with, but if you have an idea, something you'd like to see done on the channel here, please leave it in the comments below. And come back next time. We're going to try to defend what I think is a pretty good foothold in this game against, unfortunately, the worst neighbors we could possibly have. And we'll see you then.